Hey everybody, killerchef here. Welcome back to Skyopolis 4. Last episode we had to end kind of abruptly and I had to go collect a bunch of material, which I have now done. So let's get right into it. Well, we left off needing to make this worm bin, which I have set up here, and now we can make this fertilizer. Let's set this down, and if we open the GUI, we can see that we can put food and items in, specifically apples. That's why I needed apples last video. But we can put a whole bunch of things in: carrots, sweet berries, potato, beetroot. Now that we have fertilizer and worms, we can first put worms directly into our strainer base with the fisherman strainer, and we can see we get a variety of different items. Some of these we're going to need in the upcoming missions, so we might as well get them going now. Then we're going to take this fertilizer up to my new area up here, and we're going to try to get grass and get a whole bunch of different seeds and poppies and all that. Well, I just turned in some missions and got a couple more of these chests, and I just realized I forgot to show you guys the chest from last episode. And I accidentally did open them up in between episodes, so here's those three chests I got. I got a rat's chest, each row is its own chest. I got a Pam's Harvest Crops chest, and then I got one that had 4 cocoons of caprice, which will be very nice to get animals and specifically villagers if I need those. I also bought the Amadrone tablet and the stuff to charge it for the shop. This I just got, which seems to be a horse chest, which had some nice little skybucks. I think that was in there from earlier. Okay, I also got a scythe and then 4 more skybucks. So these chests can be really good, guys. Alright, well I think I've done enough farming for us to start advancing, so let's start working on the next mission. The first thing I need to do is get organic water. Organic water is made with this recipe right here. And I have collected everything in my backpack right here. And by the way, I did forget to mention that while I was working on farming, I did find these backpacks. And the first one you have to make is a wooden backpack. It's made with these wooden plates and a chest. It's okay, it has 9 slots. But if you can take that and upgrade it immediately to the cork backpack with some leather and some more chest, there is a drawback to this though. It goes in your chest plate slot and it gives you 9 inventory or a full inventory worth of or extra slots. But if you have anything in there, you can't take it off. You can actually see a little lock emblem down here in the lower right corner of the backpack. So now that we have organic water, we need to make grass blocks and then mycelium. Grass blocks is simply made by tossing dirt into the organic water. That turns it into grass. And then to make mycelium, we need to take dirt mulch and fertilizer, which I've also already collected. And we need to toss that in with the grass, and that should immediately turn it into mycelium. And we are kind of rapid firing some missions off here, but now we need fertilizer and bone meal to go with that mycelium to make the both types of mushrooms. You have a, I believe, 50-50 chance of getting either mushroom, so we should be pretty sure to get both. Yeah, there we go. And we use the mushrooms to then make this weak eroding water. We need both mushrooms, a spider eye, rotten flesh, and a poisonous potato. To get a poisonous potato, we need a potato and a spider eye. To get a potato, we need to toss seeds into organic water. So I have a whole bunch of seeds right here. Let's just toss them in. Get a whole bunch of different stuff out of it. Alright, we did get a potato out of all of that, so let's drop the potato and a spider eye that I've gotten out of my mob farm I made in between episodes. And we have a poisoned potato now. I've also gathered the rest of the ingredients. We do need one more thing, which is another organic water, which we can get by using Pneumaticraft's Amadrone tablet. You have to shift right click to assign it to a inventory, and you also have to have your payment in the chest. But after you do that, you can open up your tablet and you can place your order. You have to right click on the arrow to go up. I believe you could shift right click to even go more, but I guess it's out of order for more than just one right now. We will place the order, and this is where it gets kind of really cool. A little drone will come up, and there he is. He'll pick up our skybucks, and then another drone will fly up and drop off the fluid duplicating token. Oh, looks like there he is. And you can see the token, he's carrying it. So now we have a token, and we can drop a empty bucket and the token in, and we'll get another bucket of organic water. And now we can toss these in here to make the weak eroding water. Okay, I guess it's just looking the same because we're in the ocean biome instead of in a normal biome. It does say weak eroding water. So we did get the proper thing. I was looking into the weak eroding water, and it seems like the main use we have is breaking down, dare I say, erode cobblestone into gravel, flint, and dust. It'll mainly give us a more reliable way of getting flint. It also gives us, obviously, gravel and dust, which currently is going to be used by right-clicking a cauldron full of water, and it will give you sand. Sand is the last mission on this mission line. We haven't finished everything, but we'll get to those. And it unlocks create. So now we should be able to get into some more fun and less grindy items like the early game normally is. I did just turn in a few more missions, and we happen to have 3 more chests. So let's go see what we have. I mean, this would have been useful maybe an hour ago. Oh, we've actually got another Botania. Or not another Botania chest, but got a Botania chest. So now we should have all the Botania flowers, including another white flower. Ooh, so all the saplings from Pam's harvest. These will be quite nice. Got a paper sapling. Got a whole bunch of fruits. Yeah, these are nice little rewards. Okay, I've built a bit of a platform for us to do some create builds on. I've also looked through the missions a bit to get started with create, and admittedly, I haven't really done much of create ever, so this will be a bit of a learning experience for me as well. To start with create, it wants us to make this andesite alloy. So we could have made that in our normal inventory. I'm gonna make 2 full sets of recipes because I have a feeling we're gonna need a lot of this. I guess 4 stacks. I figured that was gonna be 2, but okay. We also need some shafts. That's the very next thing it wants us to do. Let's get a full stack of shafts out. And then it wants us to do some cogs. Let's do a few large cogs. Maybe, yeah, 20. 20 will be good. The next thing it wants us to do is the water wheel. Yeah. We'll make 1 water wheel, because I think that's all we need. I was also looking into these goggles, and these goggles seem to be a little past what we can do right now. So we can't really get to see the rotational force that the water wheel is going to be producing. Now that we have the water wheel, I guess let's get this thing set up. I think we could probably place it... Oh, we don't want it facing that direction. I think we can place this thing right here. And admittedly, I'm going to steal this from someone, and I can't remember whose video I saw this from, but I thought the way he did his water wheel looked really nice, so I am going to do it the same. It makes it look like there's a water barrel pouring the water out. Now, I believe if we put two water sources on this, that will then make it go as fast as it can go. Now that we have the water wheel, looking through the mission book, it wants us to, I think, get to a cobblestone generator. And automating cobblestone right now sounds fantastic to me. So to do that, we need a lava bucket, and to get a lava bucket, we need to get to the mechanical mixer, which takes the gearbox. But I would like to make a pit stop off at the rotation speed controller, because if I'm understanding this correctly, we can hit W to ponder. Could fast forward this a little bit too. Use the scroll input on its side. The conveyed speed can be configured. I'm pretty sure we can have our water wheel being relatively slow and speed up the rotation with this. So I really want to look into that. So let's start the crafting process, I guess. The first thing we're going to need is the andesite casings. Let's make a good amount of these. Let's say half a stack. It's a good start. Make some gearboxes. We're going to need, I know, a minimum of 4, I believe, for the rotation speed controllers. So let's make 10. Let's make only one of these for now. Here's a whisk. And the basin. And then the mechanical mixer. There's that. So now let's pull the rotation from here. Get a gearbox so we can put it onto this side. Can we connect that directly to it? Absolutely. And there we go. Nice. Alright, so I think we need a large gear inside like that to speed it up, or for it to actually speed up. And oh wow, yeah, that speeds up quick. So that does exactly what I want it to do. Now I need to put a basin down. It should actually tell me if I hit W to ponder. It should tell me how to set this up. Alright, well, I'm going to figure out how this is set up, and I'll be back. Eureka! I figured it out! I'm not dumb! I'm not dumb! Alright, in all seriousness, the ponder button really does help out. Let me show you how I got this done. I have the water wheel, of course, connected directly to a gearbox that then sends the shaft out in all 4 cardinal directions. And this shaft more or less is for future use. Shaft go in that direction is directly connected to the rotational speed controller with a large cogwheel on top of it to speed it up. And then a large cogwheel directly connected to it. And then on the ground, we have another large cogwheel connected to the one in front with a shaft going up to a regular cogwheel that is then connected to the mechanical mixer. Actually quite simple once you have got the basics of Create down. Like most mods, once you kind of figure out the vocabulary and the basics of the mod, pretty simple to kind of work your way through it. So now we have to take 20 cobblestone and put it directly into the mechanical mixer, and that should immediately start making lava. Alright, well, it looks like it stopped. And we have a bucket of lava. So now we should be able to make ourselves a cobblestone generator. Oh, that required that one. Nice, there we go, a cobblestone generator. Alright, well I think that's going to be the end of the video, and I sincerely appreciate everybody watching, and I hope everybody enjoyed. If you did, like and subscribe, and I hope everybody has a killer day.